Hey, this is Ben from the Bad Decisions crew. Need y'all to do me a big favor. Now, if y'all already hear my voice, that means you on the Kelly J TV. So what I need y'all to do is go down there, like, comment, subscribe, click that bell for notifications. So when she's live, you can get on there and be active in the comments. She will always see your comments. She will even put them on the show, and we'll talk about them. Let's hear your opinion.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Kelly J, and I'm straight from the D. Ain't nobody in my section going harder than me. Ain't no waiting for the top, cause I'm steady climbing the tree. Pleasant Grove to Oak Cliff, yeah, you know where we be. This is my show, and I got it under control. Podcast to interviews, yeah, we doing it all. Got the tea for whoever, ain't no Lipton involved. So when you got it poppin', girl, you know who to call. I'm the realest of the real, I'm just stating the facts. I got it out the mud, and I put the team in the back. Try to tell me I could never, so I did it and laughed. You know it's my turn, yeah. Kelly J on the map, y'all.
What up, what up, what up, y'all? We are back, we are back, we are back. We are back with the season finale, y'all, of Brother.
Many.
Woo, season finale, brother. How you feeling?
Hey, we made it.
We made 24 episodes.
Kobe.
Kobe, 24 episodes. No, and I wasn't even like we didn't even set that to be even that, but R.I.P. Kobe,
Right.
one of the greatest. So I think it is dope that we're doing it at this, 24 episodes. And after 24 episodes, we're gonna go to this is our season finale. We're gonna come back, y'all, January 5th, bigger, better, harder than ever. So make sure y'all tune in, y'all, because I'm telling y'all now, it's gonna be real, real, real. Come season 2, we got y'all a little taste this season. I think that's what it was.
Right.
We gave them a little taste this season. We talked on a few things this season. It was a lot of fun. We laughed, we joked. But next season, oh baby, they better be ready.
Stand by. Stand by
Well,
for season 2.
there you go. We're gonna be saying that all throughout the show, y'all. So I'm even making sure I put a banner up this season. But throughout the show, y'all gonna keep hearing us say, stay tuned for season 2. And just know when we say that, it's because season 2, we coming with the ish. Now, I gotta jump into the comment real quick because we got Big E the bodyguard in the building. He said I'm in a chat right now. He getting to the money. Still,
Get
big
to
shout
it.
out to you for still coming on. This is what I call support right there.
Right.
Still at work, tuning into the show and was like, man, I'm in the chat. So if y'all in the chat tonight, know that y'all gonna get a chance to really talk to Big E. Make sure y'all tune in there, brother. Of course, we didn't get 24 seasons by ourselves. We had
Not at all.
we had people riding with us. So first up, of course, Biggie in the chat. He handling the chat tonight while he at work. We got Boss Man Ben right here. How you doing, back?
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
Making
Making you blush.
yeah. And then, y'all, we got that Cali love, KT.
Kelly.
Solid. Congratulations.
Wait a minute,
Thank
Steph.
you. Thank you.
Say that one more time.
Solid.
Yeah, solid. KT, we got something special that we got to tell you, but we're not going to put it on the show. They got to stay tuned for season 2. But just know when I say we coming back, oh, girl, you have no idea. They
Oh,
don't really
I already know. Extras on top of extras. I already know.
extras on top of extras. You already know. Look, we got Biggie. He talking about the motherfucking crew. We here. Yes, we are. You got Kate Nizzle for shiz. Hey, boo. She said, "Hey, boo." So, real quick, before we get into the show, I want to make sure we do handle business first. So, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If Big E was here, but we gonna say it for him, baby. What do we need to do? Smash that motherfucking bell. So make sure y'all smash that bell. All that good stuff. If y'all would like to be on the show, of course, we are in this season finale. But if y'all would like to be on season 2, then make sure y'all email us at kellyjtv@gmail.com. If you would like some brotherly advice, although the season finale is here, that does not mean brothers stop giving advice. We taking it all over the social media, y'all. So make sure y'all are following. Y'all don't want to miss out on this at all.
Stand by for season 2. My bad. I was a little late on that one.
Right. There you go. But, brother.
Many.
The shit we see on TV.
On TV, movies, social media.
Right. Everything.
Everything.
And it's the craziest.
Oh, yeah.
Like the wildest. Like the other day I was watching Catfish, right?
Yeah.
I already know Catfish in itself, what the show is.
Mm-hmm.
For those
Right.
who don't know what Catfish is people who have stated they were someone else. Somebody called Neve and Max. They came out and showed whether the person was telling the truth or a lie. And if it was a lie, that person was a catfish. They lied about who they were, what they looked like, all of that. Well, on this particular episode of Catfish, it was a wife. Not only did she catfish her husband, she also catfished Neve and Max. Because
Say what?
yes, she catfished the whole squad.
Wow.
They had no idea. She done told, like, all through the show, she telling them, like, he said his name was this, he been doing this, but he won't talk to me, blah, 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 whoop, whoop. So as they're on their way to meet Jack, because that's what his name was, he had lied to her about his name. So as she's on the way to see Jack, she tells Neve and Max that she just hopes he's not mad at her. And they're like, why? What happened? She then tells them at that point, while they're on their way to see Jack, that she had sent him some fake pictures. Jack shows up to the park, and when Jack sees his wife, he's like, whoa. And she's standing back away from everybody because she knew now she done fucked up. When I tell you, Neve and them was like, wait a minute, so we got catfish too?
Yeah.
Damn, catfished on their own show.
Literally.
Right.
And her whole thing behind it was she just wanted her family back. And I'm like, dang, you went to that extreme to get your family back? Now, Neve and Max, they always do a recap and, you see where they are now. On the recap, they were still not together. However, he was better with being around the kids and all of that. And that's what he wanted more. What she wanted more than anything was him not to, be inactive with the kids anymore. And that's what he had become because of the strain in their relationship. So the show actually helped, but that was kind of it. That was out.
Yeah, she didn't have to go through all that, did she?
At all. Wait a minute, we jumping into the comments. Oh, this Keish, y'all. This KP on her. Hey, guys. She said, that's funny. You know who I am. Smash that motherfucking bell, says Big E. And
Yeah.
then she say, "Hey Tay,
Hey, what's up?
look, you want to be on the show tonight? Look, I'm gonna send you
Right,
the
hop on. We missed your voice.
right. I'm sending you the link right now, my
Don't
girl.
be, don't tease us.
Look, you know she like to tease us just a little. She probably at work.
For
Hopefully she not. If she at work tuning in, man, the support is real tonight, brother. The support
real.
is real. We got people at work tuning in.
I appreciate that. Get that
Right.
money.
All right, get that money and listen to us.
Yeah.
But wait, what y'all think about the commercials that come on and they start talking about all of the side effects and they
Oh
just
yeah.
smooth over death like it's nothing.
They smooth over death like it's I don't think that's
But how
death is death.
I always said how the side effects longer than what the initial problem was.
Right.
Like
And they
like
gotta
I
get
came
real
in here.
fast.
I came in here for a runny nose. How I end up with stomach pain, diarrhea, indigestion.
Like what? And in some
Y'all done
cases,
gave
look,
me
and in
everything
some
else.
cases, death.
I was trying to get rid of this, not gain some more.
And I don't think people really understand that part.
Right.
Like what? We started out with just a cough.
Yeah, that's why they say it so fast. They
Right.
say everything else are nice and slow and in a calm voice, relaxing. And then
Yeah.
they get to all of that and they just blah, 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 blah. blah.
you really trying to listen.
Yeah.
Right. I'm kind of hoping while we on the show tonight, I got the iPad up, so I'm kind of hoping it's a commercial that'll come up where they talking about some medicine, because I'm going to stop everybody from talking just so we can hear it. Because,
Yeah,
man,
they be on it.
like, what? Hold on, we got the comments jumping. We got our favorite supporter, y'all. Mimi in the building.
Hey, hey, hey.
Kelly
Hey,
Joy
hey.
team plus Black Jesus. Couldn't let this show end without saying hello to the best TV on her. Much love. Shout out to Mimi, y'all. Mimi the only. Big
Much
shout
love.
out. Biggest supporter we got. We listen, Mimi, you the best. We
Yep.
gonna do something where we can
Every,
really highlight
every episode.
every. Ain't miss not a one. We
Yep.
And
always
pages on every episode.
right.
That right there is something different. It's one thing to listen, it's another thing to be a part of the conversation. That's always dope.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And every time she'll even ask questions. Just
Right.
outlet. So shout out to Mimi for being a part of the show. We greatly a part of the platform. We greatly appreciate you. Evan Lambert, what I said Amber, his whole name. Nikki, moral of the commercial, just do drugs. Pretty much what it
Hey,
was.
we don't support bad habits around here. Make good decisions.
Just have fun while you're doing them.
Yeah.
He didn't already started.
Right.
And then it's right now while we on here, y'all gotta see it's the Christmas commercials now. Like wow.
Oh, they gotta promote. They gotta get you
Yeah,
out there.
we ain't even got to Thanksgiving yet.
Oh no, they a step ahead. You gotta see that. Thanksgiving ain't even really one of them things they put too much about. Yeah, they don't really advertise too much about that. But all these other ones coming up, oh yeah, they finna push it. They need you in them stores.
Right. They need you on Black Friday, bumming people
Yeah.
over. But please know, y'all don't have to wait in them long lines on Black Friday. You can actually sit at home on your couch and place all that orders for what you wanted. Set that shit for pickup.
Walmart they had it sold up. They said they got they shit going Monday.
What's their face? Amazon do too.
Yeah, so it ain't. You definitely don't have to do the store thing no more. Now you probably will get some some deals that might be, in store only, but
Mm-hmm. I went to Best
what
Buy the other day, and the way they got everything loaded up in there,
We got TVs 6 feet high,
little
like
high,
TVs.
sitting up on top of each other, just rows on top of rows of TVs sitting on top of each other. I was
yeah,
like, hey,
that's one thing I always wonder. Like, do we really gotta buy TVs every year? Or
no,
do we really gotta like have the stuff that they reselling? Do we really gotta keep on doing that?
not at all. Folks just do it because it's a sale.
Because
Oh,
it's a sale.
I found a 70-inch for $300. I had to get it.
Yeah, but you had a 65-inch that still was going hard.
Oh, I just switched that out and put that
Yeah.
somewhere else.
Now I got a TV in the garage.
Right.
I got a TV on the patio now.
TV in the bathroom as I take a shower.
Yeah, I could have put a TV in the storage room next. Like,
In
like
the
what?
washroom. Wait a minute. We got our old timer, one of our favorite co-hosts. She haven't been here for a while because she's been holding it down working. But we got KP.
Hey guys.
What up?
Hey.
What's up? How you guys doing?
Great. How are you?
I am amazing. Thanks for the invite.
Anytime. So look, KP and KT, y'all tell us some stuff that y'all done seen, whether it be on TV, social media. What's some shit that's just done had you sitting there like, what the fuck? Did I just see that? Did I just hear that?
The list goes on. Man, it's a long list. It's a long list. I don't even know.
I would have to say for me, it would just be like the craziness with like kids. You know what I'm saying? Like the stuff that parents allow or they're a part of putting online that just makes them look completely bad. Or people putting like all of their business, their personal business on social media or online, like things like that.
Why do they do that?
Because they don't want people to talk.
Yeah. It's attention. I mean, for me, I'm gonna say most of it is attention and fitting in. Like the majority of the world want to fit in to something or be a part of something.
Okay.
And social media then kind of made it where you can find like-minded people.
Right.
No matter what it is that you own, you can find like-minded people.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
That's true.
that is true. But do they make it right?
Well, I said the crazy thing right now, everybody talking about the lady that went out, went to Mexico.
What happened?
What happened?
What's her name? Shaquela?
What she do? She went to Mexico and what happened? She died?
Yeah. But it's coming out now that her friends beat up or her so-called friend beat up or some stuff like that.
She went to Mexico with her friends?
Is this the one black girl with all the white people?
Nah, I don't think. Nah, these was all.
No, that was years ago.
Yeah, nah, these was all black people.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, they were supposed to call her mom or something to tell us she had too much to drink or she got.
Yeah, she had alcohol poison.
She was arrested and called when she wake up or whatever. The whole time she was dead. They gonna beat the shit.
Yep.
Wow.
And now a video has surfaced. The girl beating her.
Yeah, and she wasn't fighting back or nothing. She was just, yeah.
Wait, and how long ago was this?
I think this was a couple weeks ago that she passed away. But I think the video just came out sometime this week, so now it kind of been like a big deal this week.
Wait, she went to Mexico and she had alcohol poisoning, or her friends beat
That's
her
what
up?
that's what the friends told the mom was that she had alcohol poisoning, but the video just surfaced of one of the girls beating her up.
Damn.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I
Surface.
just want to say it should never get that bad.
It really shouldn't.
It shouldn't. Like it should be a point where even if they had just rendered aid, hey, we got into a fight, I beat her motherfucking ass. Can we get 911 out here? You know what I'm saying? Anything, even if your sucker punch would have knocked her out and killed her, at least you did right by trying to get help. And then the
Yeah.
lie,
They wasn't gonna do that. They was spooked.
of course, that's
They
crazy.
definitely weren't friends.
That
Right. That's what I say. I say it because it's nothing that I and me and my friend and went through that made me want to throw hands with him. And we might have a disagreement, but hey, I'm finna go to the house. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
right. If I gotta put my hands on you, we were never friends to begin with.
That's one thing that I will say is like crazy with the kids these days, or the gangbangers or thugs or whoever. Like back in the day when we was out there thugging it or whatever, we had a code. You know what I'm saying? Like it was certain things we wouldn't do. It was certain things, like, you know what I'm saying? We respected our elders. We helped the elderly. Like the reports that I've been hearing about elderly people being beaten and, you know, brutalized and traumatized, and like in some of these neighborhoods, is just like ridiculous. Like when did we, you know, to the gangsters, you know, people trying to get stripes, since when did you get a stripe for beating up an old man? Like I
Damn.
Right, right.
like my uncle, my very own uncle, was beaten. He's on a walker, first of all. So this is an elderly man with a walker. So they beat him, took his walker, took his car, and ran him over with it. Like, where do they do that?
That's
Oh my
crazy.
Like, it had me ready to go to Long Beach. Like, these West Side niggas them forgot. Like,
God.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I
Like, let
just
me pull up.
like, no, seriously, it had me wanting to pull up. Like
Yeah.
I'm just confused as to when did that become the cool thing to do, to beat up, you know,
Mhm.
elderly people and people who are harmless. Like the whole purpose was to form a community to protect our people.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
woo, these little niggas
But
out
see
here,
that I
boy,
don't,
they need
they
to be
don't
put in
they
check.
don't really know. They don't know that history of it. They just know what they was taught.
Mhm.
And to me, like the rules been out of it. Like you said, we had rules. We wouldn't mess with you if you was with your mama or if you was with your
Hell
people. You
yeah.
know, like now they shooting up whole houses, and
Hey,
so it ain't no rules no more.
don't nobody care no more.
Yeah, don't
That's a
nobody care
fact.
no more.
The
And I
world
think
has
it's
gone to shit.
sad. I think that's the sad part that nobody has given the care for our people anymore.
Yeah.
And then they all want to hoot and holler about letting when the police shoot us, then it's a problem. Y'all willing to do this for y'all own people, your family members.
Yeah, see, my one of my partners asked me a question about like why do I think that happens. So my view on that is it's 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 stuck in your head that you gonna get less time if you do something to a black person than you do to any other nationality.
Mm.
Wow.
Hmm.
And so without even thinking about it, they know I can do whatever to these people. Everybody know that I can do whatever to these people, and I ain't gonna get that much time.
Mhm.
Hmm. That's deep right there.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
With unprotected people.
Yep.
It's craziest thing ever. We jumping into the comments real quick. We got Mimi saying, if you didn't know, I have to do what I do because I live with her. She said she got to do what she do because she live with me.
Nah, she said she would do it if she didn't.
Right. Because when we wasn't living together, you was always home. So girl, quit playing. You got Biggie saying bad decision crew, BDC.
Yep, yep.
And then he says my rate start at $80 an hour. If you need that bodyguard and overseer working, let me tell y'all, here's the best in the business. Best in the business. But yes. What about these shows that come on today though? Like literally, I feel like Tyler Perry went on a huge writing moment, and he just sat down and wrote all these different series of different shit. The one show I can't seem to get into is the Coke one. I don't know what it's called, but I watched it like twice, and I was like, "Nah, let me turn this off. This too much like a Coke. This, and it wasn't hitting." Have y'all ever seen that show? Yeah, it gave me very much so Scientology vibes.
What is it?
Tyler Perry has this show out, but it's like a cult show. It really reminds me of Scientology.
I
Like,
would say that kind of stuff, be some of that stuff. I think be probably people way of trying to tell you a little insight of what really be going on
mhm.
without coming out and just saying it.
I can see that. I can see that. Do y'all think we need any more like what's that love and hip hop shows?
Hell nah. That's why we in these boats, because I mean
Did it first.
that's all that they done been showing for the last 15 years is
Mm-hmm.
reality fighting shows.
Did y'all hear about the real estate women? I think they were out in the whole Ohio or something like that. So it was a real estate show with African American women, and their show ended up getting canceled after the first season.
Why? What happened?
Their take was right, exactly. It wasn't a lot of drama. That's what it said in the comments. However,
Yeah,
because of the fact of their race.
yeah, because it wasn't drama.
I never
If
heard
it
of it, but I knew when you said
if,
it.
if it wasn't drama, then you can't put out that positive image. That's what I said. Who was we talking about? We was talking about Gucci Man wife. You
Mm.
never really
AR.
heard you never hear too much about her. But look at what she did. Like, not talking about the him holding him down while he was in jail, but she took money that he gave her and she doubled, tripled, whatever she did with it. But you don't hear a
Invested it.
story about her. You can't get an image, that kind of image out there.
Yeah, that's too much like right.
Yeah,
Because that's not the image of us that
yeah,
that
that's
they want out there.
right.
They don't want a successful image of Black people put out there in to media. That'll kill the stereotype.
That'll kill the stereotype.
Well, let me go ahead and plug my own self in. If any of those stations or people that had shows out and they got canceled, and you're of my same color, hit me up. Let's do work.
Right. That's what I mean. You really just. I mean, I don't understand how we haven't come to that conclusion yet. Like
Right.
how we haven't created an NBA or NFL or our own TV station, like our actual own TV station where
Mhm.
you broadcast and you doing all of that yourself. You control the airway. It's airwaves.
Yep, that's all right.
Like
It's coming soon. It may have not been done yet, but it's about to be done. Haha.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. For season
Stay
2.
tuned for season 2. Yeah.
Like literally.
Yeah. So, but what we see on TV.
What about when we out in the streets though?
And
Huh?
I said, hey, we out in the streets and what?
We
I
out
know I was waiting for her to finish that.
Yeah.
we out in the streets and like we just see certain shit. Like I can't lie. Can I be honest with y'all? I don't know what drives me the most, but it really does bother me when I see a woman and her kids out on the side of the street and they got a sign up. Or I see a man and he walks up to my car and he asks me for money. Or I see a person who got all this shit next to them and then they got a dog and then they still asking for money.
Yeah. But that's a hustle now.
It is that. Yeah. And that's the sad part, that has become a hustle.
Yeah.
It's a complete hustle. And back in the day, people would only ask you for change. Now people asking for whole $5 bills. And I'm sitting there like, let me tell you, I had an experience where I went to pick up food and it was this pizza spot. And the guy was like saying he had a sign saying he was hungry. And I'm like, all right. And he was asking me if I had money. I'm like, yeah, I got money. I was like, but I'm not going to give you no money. I'll buy you some food. He looked at me and told me that he was, what is it when you can't have bread? Like, is it gluten-free or so? I don't know what it is. He was telling me about his dietary restrictions. And I was like, oh, so you're not hungry. Have a good night.
Right.
How are you talking to me about your dietary restrictions? Like, I was like, yo, you really tried it. You really
seriously.
all the way messed up.
I had one tell me he was a vegetarian. He didn't want the burger. He didn't want the burger I was about to buy him. The burger was like $2, but the salad he wanted was like $7. So I'm like, I'm not about, you can take this burger. I'm a vegetarian. Oh, okay. You're a starving vegetarian. There's plenty of vegetation on the ground.
Right. I'll say it's easy to get fruit.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all all better than me, because if I'm honest with you, out of every person that I've ever given something to, it's a guy who used to be, for people who live in Dallas, the area I'm just gonna say. Right there where off of Bugner, at that four-way stop over there off of the freeway, it's a guy. He always used to be there. I haven't seen him in a while, but he used to always have a sign, and it said, "I just want beer."
I just want a beer. I would say, I just want a beer. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I dead ass would give him $2 for a beer. He kept it.
Yeah, he's keeping it real. But then, I mean, how many beers is he gonna get a day?
I ain't gonna lie, I know he. That man, the reason why we ain't seen him in a while, because that man got stacked up on beers. He every day he would be there. I just want a beer, and I would give it to him. But the one thing that made me stop giving to people, I was at Cedar Hill, and I was over there by like the shopping center or whatever. And this woman and her son, they were playing a little instrument, and the police pulled up. So I was like, at first I was on their side. I'm like, man, why the officer messing with them? They just out here trying to make some money and get a living. All that changed when I turned my car around to go be nosy. And the police had a brand new Ford Edge car.
Oh, yeah.
What? And to think I was fixing to give y'all some money. No.
But I mean, it's just like the people in New Orleans and in places like that where you have street performers.
Brother,
So at least they was performing, trying to.
No, they sign said, need money, have nowhere to sleep or stay.
Oh.
like it was their son. Like that's why I had turned around because I was fixing to like go give them some money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
hey, it's a mother and her son. You know, that's all I saw, a mother and her son with a sign talking about like they're homeless and they need, need help. All for me to see that they was just getting out of a brand new brand new car. Hell, my car wasn't even new at that time. So
But you gotta think about this too. One thing that people mistake about people who are homeless is, like, let's say you lose your job and everything that you have today, right? If you lose it and you were working, you're not a working woman and doing all of those things, the things that you had they don't disappear. So if you already got a car, you had a job and you got laid off, you know what I'm saying, and you had to give up your place, then so I don't know. That's really difficult. So that's why for me, it's just like I had to get into, instead of just giving you money, let me see what I'm actually paying for. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, when I did Uber for the late nights down in Deep Ellum, that's what I would do. When it was my little break time, I go into a little 7-Eleven, and it's always people out there asking, panhandling and stuff. So I would go in, I'll take some of my money from that night, maybe like $20, $30. I get like hot dogs, pizza, whatever they had hot, get some chips and some drink. And who was ever out there, I would let them know, hey, you pick one item from each bag. Who all took, all took. Who all didn't, you wasn't hungry. You just wanted money.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, that's what set it
Yeah.
apart. If you hungry, you gonna take whatever.
Right.
I remember I had a plate. Like I used to take my lunch, half a plate. I didn't eat all of it. That dude grabbed that plate so quick. I was like, okay, if I ever see him again, I give him a couple dollars. And he was starving. He put his sign down and went straight to eating.
Hey. And those, I be really wanting to help the most. Like, come on, just if I had a place, I'd be like, come on, come stay. I got you.
I ain't gonna say all of that.
If I had a place for them, like if I had a place for them to go, like if I had a place for them to go, I'd be like, come stay, like a shelter or a center. Stay tuned.
Season 2.
But you gotta be careful with that stuff, because a lot of times that community of people, mental health is a huge thing as well. So you're not just dealing with the fact that you're displaced. You're dealing with everything that's going on mentally that has maybe caused you to be displaced.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a whole situation. I would say for people who have the desire to do things like that, make sure you're volunteering your time to an organization, a company who's actually providing those services. Every year we coming up on Thanksgiving. Every year people give away food. They give away turkeys. They feed the community. You can always find an organization that does that. You know what I'm saying? And so even if your contribution is going and buying that food or buying those hygiene supplies and showing up to volunteer, then you're able to contribute. But at least they have the capacity to not only potentially offer housing, but then also offer mental health resources.
Yeah.
Find a way. When people want to do what they want to do, they find a way. And I say take kids out there with you too. Because I know I most certainly did year after year. And I can't tell you how many people I actually met where we had conversations and they're like, I've been taking care of my family. I've been taking care of my family for 20 years, had a job, got laid off, couldn't get back on my feet, had to give up my place. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just different type of people out there. You have those who have actually worked and wasn't just out there panhandling, but they found themselves in a difficult situation. And that's always something good for us to experience, but also for our children to experience so that they're grateful and they don't feel entitled.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of them people have stories.
They do.
All of them have stories, and like you said, all of them ain't out there wasn't just out there messing up. Some of them just had life hit them and they couldn't get back up.
Exactly. Yeah, very true.
Yeah, the homelessness has gotten really out of hand, and all they keep doing is raising the cost of living, and they're not raising the minimum wage enough, and it's just the poverty level is just it's really sad. It's gone to a new level.
Oh yeah, that's all part of trying to get rid of the middle class.
Yep.
You have, just the rich, rich, and the poor, poor.
Right. It's true. Boss Man Vin.
Yo,
Chime in. What's your take? What's some crazy shit you have seen on the TV?
seen on the internet, when these people go out and they ask these people questions, but they set them up to fail. But hey, are you smart? And of course you're gonna say, yeah, I'm smart. All this shit, and they're gonna ask you, like the one we looked at. Told the girl to spell off, and then told her to spell ice.
Okay, wait.
So you said put them together, and what does it make? She couldn't even answer the question.
Yeah, she said off ice.
Right. I'm like, what? Off ice? How did you get off ice?
Because your mind don't work that fast. I mean, some people mind do, but everybody mind don't work that fast. So you broke it up in a 2-part question. So she's still putting it as 2 parts.
Listen, when I was watching it, like I like when he send me the videos like that because it'll make my mind work.
Yeah. Right.
Even as while I was watching it, I was like, okay, OSF, ICE. And then when he's like, put it together, I was like, office. I was like, putting them together in my head. I was like, oh, office.
Yeah.
It's the ones that actually sit there and ponder on it.
And then keep getting it wrong. And then be really looking like, what? Like you still ain't getting it right, dumbass.
Yeah, they mind ain't even there. You on a whole nother page.
It's like it didn't register yet. Like, hello, catch it.
It'd always be the ones, oh yeah, I go to something college.
Right.
Something university.
And they be real serious about
it. People driving stupid on the road, you can't get enough of that.
Right.
Everything. I just want to learn how to just become. Prime example, we were driving the other day on the freeway. The Oklahoma license plate just jumped out in front of me, right? The Texas plate put their signal on.
Well, you got lucky on that one because
I was happy about that because during that moment,
you sure did because they did not use signals. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, don't nobody use signals.
No, but here's the thing. During that time, I was already talking about people that have moved here because once people who have never lived in or are not born and raised here, their license plate change. All that stuff changes. So I was telling Ben how I identify with them, the people who are courtesy. And it just so happened that the first car was somebody with an Oklahoma license plate, and the second one was a Texas plate. Now, granted, that person may just know how to drive, or that person can be from here, but I feel as though when you learn how to groove here in Dallas and how we drive here, it was a vibe to be on the street here. So now we got all these people that have moved over from all these different states and have messed up the rhythm here. So it's like we trying to catch on to all this. I just drive a lot, so I have a rhythm that I like to drive, and people here are messing up my shit.
I want to know why is
I don't
everybody
like how
going
you
so
said that.
fast?
Wait, say it again.
I said I just want to know why everybody going so fast. Like, why are we doing 90 all the time? Like,
I am good at my 75, 80.
yeah, I think that's a nice little cruise spot. And I see if you got to get somewhere, you got to get somewhere. But
Right.
like, oh man, I laugh sometimes because you have these Corollas and just yeah. I would say them Altimas will get you though.
Not the Corollas and the Altimas. I'm done. I don't
Yeah,
like how you said that though, KJ. I don't like that. That just seems so unwelcoming. You don't think like even in Cali, a lot of people want to
So
come
unwelcoming.
here for the entertainment and for this and for that. And I mean, anywhere you go, you can tell if somebody is not from there by the way they drive, by the way they talk, by the way they move. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
I
you mean to
feel
tell
as
me
though
when I pull up in Dallas, like I'm not gonna be welcome? Like I'm feeling some kind of way.
You should, girl, because constantly, ever since I have moved here, and like when they hear that I've relocated from California, they give me a look. They make comments. There's all kind of statements like, "Oh, them Californians, they coming over here." It's like we didn't, and I know I've said this a million times over, but we didn't come over here to fuck up y'all shit. Like we came over here because we wanted a better cost of living as well. Have you been to California? Have you lived there? Like that shit is ridiculous.
Right.
Right.
We wanted a better quality of life as well.
All you Californians done moved here, so now our shit is what?
Right. Oh, I shit then went up.
Okay, so now you're about to make this a beat. Now you're about to
Y'all
make
make the shit worse.
That's an ignorant
You are a
statement
place you
because it's
come
not
visit
just Californians who
and
relocated.
go back to your high ass place.
Oh shit, it's going down now. It's going down.
Stand by for season 2.
You sound like all the
It's going down now.
KJ, you sound like all the racists that have told black people to go back to where they came from. That's exactly how you sound.
Don't none of y'all own this.
Like, wait, what? Go back to where we came from. Well, damn. That's deep right there. Did we welcome you in California when you visited? Did you
you know we did. And that's why I'm feeling some kind of way right now.
Yeah, look, you more than welcome to visit. You more than welcome to visit, but you ain't got to come take over.
Take over. No, we're not taking over.
Come visit
me.
Yeah. Like I have even made this statement several times. I'll never leave Texas. I'll move all up and through Dallas, Fort Worth, out through Texas because Texas is my home. I'll go visit everywhere else. But that's
I'm
just
finna
me.
leave.
That's just me. Right.
Yeah, I'm finna leave.
Everybody where they drive though. Like I'm that considerate. I'm fixing to move to how y'all groove. I'm gonna adapt. Because people don't come here and adapt to us.
But I know I feel you on that because I feel the same way. Cali is my home. I'm from LA. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that is what I am very, very used to. But Texas is like my second home. My family stays out there. You know what I'm saying? And growing up, I was back and forth between Cali and Texas. You know what I'm saying? So, like for me, but when I go to Texas, I'm able to adapt. But maybe that's because it wasn't my first time going. Like, it wasn't my first time visiting. Like I've been going back and forth since I was a kid. So I'm able to adapt. But I've never felt like I went out there trying to take over. It was just like, okay, how y'all moving? I'm moving how y'all moving. That type of thing. Never like, oh, no disrespect. Like if I'm coming out here, I'm handling business. So if we want to keep it legit, then the money that I'm earning or I'm making or whatever in your city or in your state is bringing money to your state.
That part.
It's bringing business to your state. So what we talking about?
It ain't staying in the state. And that don't really matter to me, but you can tell the difference between people coming here for business, you in and out. I ain't really talking about like that. Or people
Right.
coming here to make money, you ain't even seen like that. You come in, you get a flight, you come in, get a Uber, you go somewhere, make some money, and you gone again.
You gone. Right. Right.
But
On for business.
when you see here now, I mean, you see plates from everywhere. You see Tennessee plates. You
New
see
York.
New York. I've seen so many New York plates here, and that is crazy to me
Wait,
because before COVID, you ain't gonna see no New York plates.
at all. Not a one.
The New York place stand out like a sore thumb.
That
Yeah,
you'll see them from a mile away. They the only ones that are that damn yellow, gold and
right,
red.
right. And Cali plates, you really got to kind of be on the Cali plate to see what
Yeah,
that is. I mean, you know what Cali plates is if you've seen them, but
them in Florida with the
I,
little orange thing.
Georgia too with the peach,
Yeah,
but it's just you seeing more of these out of state cars and you seeing them frequently. That means you here to stay.
But if you from Dallas or you from that area, then honestly, that's a compliment. You know what I'm saying? Like you've gotten a chance to experience what it's like being there, being born there, being raised there, living there as an adult. That's what you know. You know what I'm saying? So seeing all these other people come, it's like then you ask yourself that question, like, why is everybody coming to Texas? There's a lot of things that are different.
Oh yeah, but I lived all over the place, so I already know. Like, and now you said I ain't going nowhere else, but now I'm gone.
He like, okay, where would you go? I'm just curious. Where are you trying to go? You coming to Cali?
Now I did Cali, and like
No,
Cali,
no, no, and no, 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 not in the right experience. Stop saying that. I feel some kind of way about that too.
I mean, I'm saying I lived in Cali. Like that's all I'm saying.
Oh,
I
you're
lived
saying you
there for
lived in Cali.
yeah, I lived there for 3 years.
What area were you in?
San Diego.
Oh, San Diego. San Diego is nice.
Yeah, it's nice. I said the weather nice. I'm not really like a beach person like this, so the beach is
Mm,
okay. Um, for me though, like the thing that everybody came to Texas for was for land. You used to be able to get land cheap.
mm-hmm.
You can't get land cheap no more. So now my objective is find the next location with good cheap land.
That's a smart decision. That's a smart reason.
Yeah, so I said for me, I don't care if I go to Idaho, you know, if it's cheap enough, I can build on it and I can do what I'm trying to accomplish. I'm good. Me being from here is just me being from here. This where I'm from. This what made me who I am. But it don't mean I gotta stay here.
See, that's that generational wealth talk. I understand. Oh, I overstand.
Yeah, and I used to be one of them. Well, my mama here, so I can't leave until. But my mama now, she like, I'm going wherever you go. Just tell me where we going, and I'm going. Okay, bet. That's all I needed to hear.
I heard that.
let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, 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 let's go. My bad.
Where
Where
we
we
going?
going? Where
Right,
we
where we
going?
going? I'm ready to pack my bag.
Stand by for
I
season two.
Right.
but well, we want to thank everybody. KP, thank you for coming back. KT,
Right.
thank you for that Cali love.
Thanks for having me.
Always,
We love
always.
y'all. We love always and forever. That's my song. Boss Man Ben, thank you for joining us You know that was just a special guest came on as a co-host and been rocking it out for 24 seasons, episodes.
Wow, you get
Come on,
wow.
God, I'm speaking it. It's 20. It's gonna be 24 seasons and more.
Yeah,
Look, all
Sound like
right,
she manifesting stuff over there.
right,
right.
right.
Slow down. We ain't on that timeline yet.
But yeah, big up to you. Thank you for just believing in what we're trying to do. Honestly,
Right.
like I help you all the time with what I feel like a really crazy idea, and you be with the shits, and you be like, let's go for it, and I truly thank you for helping me along the way, helping me, y'all. The our thumbnails that we have, the backdrops that we have, Bossman Ben helps me with these. Before I approve them, before I send them over to Brother and be like, hey, what you think? Bossman Ben would have seen it, gave me his point on it, all of it. Like, so big ups.
So teamwork make the dream work.
Right, teamwork make the dream work. Big
Yes,
thanks
it
for
does.
that. Although Big E isn't here, he's at work. Big E, I know you can hear us. Thank you for rocking it out with us as well. We love you. We appreciate you. We miss you tonight. But don't mean we ain't gonna see each other.
Right.
Brother,
Many.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you for talking me into doing this thing.
Right. I was just like, brother, we really need to put this out. You stay giving me advice.
Right.
Give me advice. First thing I said, I was like, let's it. And it is 24, man. I'm honored. I appreciate everybody who tuned in, all and more. And until then, brother, what do they need to do?
Like, comment, and subscribe.
And hit that motherfucking bell.
Yeah, I leave that's the bad decision crew talk.
But they need to stay tuned for what?
Season 2.
And with that being said, brothers, that's it.
That's it.
All.
That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all. Peace, y'all.